the Michigan Area Home Show. Join us for the next 30 minutes as we feature some of the finest homes and real estate listings in the area. The Michigan Area Home Show.
Welcome to another edition of the Michigan Area Home Show. Today we're in Grand Blanc in the beautiful Warwick Hills subdivision at 5418 Coral Ridge Drive. This house comes to us today from Brandt & Associates Real Estate.
5418 Coral Ridge Drive in Grand Blanc, Michigan. This house comes to us today from Ken Brandt from Brandt & Associates Real Estate. Three bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and over 2,500 square feet. There's also an extra one-car garage. This gorgeous home boasts lots of updates. This house has 2 fireplaces, a 2-car attached garage, and a first-floor laundry. This house features rustic charm with hardwood plank flooring. This home has been well taken care of with new furnace and new air.
Hi, I'm Deanne Oliver with Ross Mortgage, and today on our Meet the Lender segment, I have a very special guest and my employee, Erica Rudolph. She's special to me because she hasn't always been my employee. I've actually done 3 mortgages for her since 2009. Erica, why don't you give us a little bit of a background on how we met, how the process was for you, and how it is that you became my employee?
I was a first-time home buyer. I was referred to Dion by Steve Bradburn. He is now my neighbor in my new home across the street from me. I wasn't sure what to do. I was a first-time home buyer. I didn't know who to contact, and he said, you know what, I have a great lender, Dion Oliver. He gave me her contact information. I called her probably that same day within a couple hours. She walked me through the entire process. She, any question that I had, day or night, she was there for me. I freaked out probably a handful of times, like, I don't think I can afford this house. I don't think I can do it, but she always was there for me to run through the numbers to make sure that I was comfortable getting myself into this house. I was making more money. I had a better job. I could afford something better. So I went to a different realtor at the time, and she said, you know what, I have an in-house lender that we can help you with. I said, nope. I said, I already have someone that I know. A called Dion again. I shot her an email late at night saying, I'm not sure if you remember me or not, but you helped me with my first
Mortgage. A 203K at your rehab loan. Yep.
And so I sent her an email, and I'm pretty sure that same night she sent me an email back saying, of course I remember you. Come on in, bring this stuff with you. I'd be more than happy to meet with you.
So here we are, so many years later, and now Erica is a licensed loan officer, a part of our team, which is allowing us to reach more people, help more people, and still provide that one-on-one client service that you all come to expect from us. So viewers out there, whether you're a first-time home buyer or you've been through this process before, call us. We can help you. We'll help you get from A to Z stress-free. We have the knowledge, we have the experience, and we will provide you the service that you're looking for. I guarantee it. I'm Deanne Oliver with Ross Mortgage. For all your mortgage needs, give us a call today.
Since 1992, John Tremaine has had the privilege of helping thousands of Mid-Michigan families realize their dream of home ownership.
Because at the end of the day, although the home is important, it's really about the family that lives there.
Make every day count. Call John Tremaine today. Whether you're buying or selling your home, you need someone qualified with local knowledge and experience. John Tremaine is ready to serve and assist you in all your real estate needs. Call John Tremaine today.
Do you have any questions for our real estate professionals? Would you like to be involved in our show? If so, submit a question or just drop us an email at info@michiganareahomeshow.com. Now, let's take a look at our next property.
2690 Wildermere Drive in Milford, Michigan. This house sits on over 3 acres in a beautiful country wooded setting. 4 bedrooms and 3 baths with plenty of new updates. This house has a 3-car attached garage and is move-in ready. A new deck on the back porch offers stunning views. An optional first floor laundry and new appliances. This house features central air and climate control by floor. All new walnut flooring. The master suite includes a walk-in closet and a jacuzzi tub. This house has been fully remodeled and well taken care of.
Welcome back to the Michigan Area Home Show. It's time again for our Ask the Realtor segment. We're very pleased to have with us Ed Constable from the Real Living Tremaine Group. Ed, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Mike. Great to be back.
All right. Hey, some of our viewers out there might be looking to sell their home, and they need to know that showing a home or giving an open house can be a real effective tool to entice buyers. What are some things that they want to keep in mind when preparing to show their home?
Well, tip number one, Mike, would be they need to declutter their home. A lot of homes have a lot of excess stuff on the shelves, and like you can see just even this corner here, you got a plant, a pitcher, you've got a couple extra pitchers up here. This stuff really does not need to be here. It's stuff you could pack away, put in boxes for your move, but you really don't need it.
So declutter the home,
Yeah.
because when it comes to showing a house, less is actually more, isn't it?
Yes, less is more.
You want buyers to visualize themselves as it being their home and not your home. So get rid of all that extra clutter that might make you feel homey but might not be necessary for showing the home. Is that right?
Absolutely, Mike. And that would take me in my tip number two is to depersonalize the home. A lot of homes have, family portraits, your old wedding photos, all that stuff's hanging on the walls. They really need to be able to envision themselves living in that home. So you need to pack all that stuff away so they can picture themselves living there. instead of
Refrigerator magnets, trophies, things
all
like
that stuff.
Depersonalize.
All the kids' baseball trophies, pack them away.
So declutter and depersonalize, those are the first two tips you have for people who might be staging an open house to get ready to sell their home, right?
That's right, Mike. And
Great. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell our viewers that they might want to keep in mind when showing their home?
yeah, my third tip would be to invite light. Mike, could you open up that blind behind you?
Sure.
Now you can see there's a beautiful Lake Fenton out there, and without those blinds open, you wouldn't be able to see that beautiful view. So anytime you have a showing or an open house on your home, make sure you turn on all your lights, open up all your blinds, so you get all that natural light in there. People really like that.
That's a great tip. Turn on all the lights, open up all the blinds, try to let as much light into the house as possible.
That's right, Mike.
That's great. I've also heard, Ed, that odor can be a problem. How important is it to air out the house before a show?
Yeah, my tip number 4 would be to air out a home before any showings or open house. A lot of homes have a specific odor about them, whether it be from the food you eat or the pets you have. So anytime you have a chance for a couple hours, open up the windows, open up the doors to get that fresh air into the home is great.
Because there might be smells there that you're immune to, but as a potential buyer comes in, they notice it right away.
Yeah, and they don't even notice them. Sometimes they're not even bad odors, they're just distinct to that home. So it's just great to try and get those out of there so people don't notice them.
Ed, those are some great caveats, little pieces of information that our viewers I know are interested in. So first of all, you want to declutter the home. You want to depersonalize the home. You want to invite as much light in as possible, and you want to air it out to get rid of any residual odors that might be in the home. Is that right?
That's right.
That's pretty good. Ed, thanks so much for being with us. We're going to have you
Thank you,
back
Mike.
again on our segment 2 of Ask the Realtor. But right now, it's time to check out our next property.
610 North Main Street in Lapeer. This beautiful 3-story Queen Anne Victorian home is currently home to a doctor's office, but could be easily renovated back to a residential. This house has historic significance. Once the home of Marguerite d'Angely, the famous author. The library in downtown Lapeer is named after Marguerite. This house is offered by Jim Luzier from the Realty Executives Group in Lapeer.
I'm Dr. Scott Anderson, and I am proud to be a Nutrimost provider. The Nutrimost Ultimate Weight Loss Program helps transform you, creating your most beautiful, healthy life. With Nutrimost Intelligence, we create a personalized program just for you. We have a support team that will help you succeed while you're on this amazing journey. I have transformed hundreds of lives, and I know what we can do for you. You're given one body, one life. Make the most of it with Nutrimost. Call today for your free consultation.
Hi folks, Mike Abraham here. Are you selling or buying a home? Are you a real estate professional with a listing? Do you have a business that you'd like to advertise on our show? If so, visit our website at www.michiganareahomeshow.com or give us a call at 810-620-2167. Now, let's get back to the show.
Deanne Oliver with Ross Mortgage, and welcome to our Ask the Lender segment. Today we are in the home of Jason and Heidi Fleury, some clients that are very near and dear to my heart. I've known them for about 10 years now, guys?
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about how we met.
So actually, yeah, it was 10 years ago, and I was single at the time at the Sprint store when we met. But I asked what you did, and you told me what you do, and that I needed a checklist in order to get that done. And if I really wanted to buy a home, to call you when I was ready to do that. And
I think just in that brief 10 minutes, we kind of walked through the home buying process. We think you were renting at the time.
Yep.
You were not 100% sure. I'm single. I want to buy, but
Yeah.
I got to do A, B, C, and D in order to get there, right?
Yes.
So I didn't hear from you for a while. And then, lo and behold, how many months later,
Yeah.
you call me back, and then what?
yeah, I
Then
fell
what,
in
girl?
love and got married, and
Well, I walked into a Sprint store for a charger, and of course he was always busy, so he did make some time for me, like he made time for you. And
5 minutes, but yeah, we got there.
right, and the rest is history. We ended up finding love and being together, and I got to see that checklist.
yeah.
Right, how far did he get? He got from A,
A
B,
couple
and C,
things
we
done.
still had D through Z left to get to, right?
I think he stored your number in the phone.
Yeah,
and that was,
right,
That was about
right,
it.
right.
And that going through that checklist, looking at it, it's daunting. I'm like, how are we going to complete all of this? It's almost, it made me feel defeated a little bit. And I was like, I don't know what to do or where to start. And then that's kind of how you were just well, hold on, let's get this stuff done first. And let's get this straight. Let's start let's get him a credit card.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
we had to pay money for the credit card. And I
You
was
did a
like,
secured credit
right,
card
we
to help
did.
build your credit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because that's what we needed to do in order to get you guys mortgage ready.
Right,
That was
right.
part, I think, is E, maybe G or F or G of that whole entire
Right,
transaction.
right.
Yeah.
And so, doing that helped us put in a position to, get our first home.
Maplewood
at
Meadows is the
Meadows.
first one, right?
Maplewood Meadows.
And at that time, it was you two, 3 dogs, 2
Yeah.
cats. Was it
Yeah.
4 kids at the time?
4 kids.
Right?
Yeah.
So you quickly grew out of the 1,500 square foot home,
Yeah.
but not until after we refinanced you, at
Yeah.
least 1 or 2 times, I think
Yes,
I remember.
yeah, we did.
Right.
Yep.
So during all of this time, then Heidi gets pregnant again. You're on
Yeah.
child number 5.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We're still staying in contact along the way.
Yep.
Right? So tell me about the process. How did we get to this beautiful home this many years later? What
Well,
a journey.
child
10
number
years.
So, where do I start? We came through this community a couple of times, and I was like, hey, we need to get on Dion. We need to, make sure our stuff is straight. But the community wasn't booming. It wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And so we put it on the back burner a little bit, and we just kept driving through here and checking, and the houses were going up, and I was like, Jay, you need to call Dion. We need to get ourselves straight. I got Amy on the line, and she's gonna sell our house, and as he was pretty apprehensive at first, and when I sat him down with Alan Edwin, that's when he was like, man, we gotta get this, and that's when he called you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be
And we-
really scary, but it's always great to know that we had a lender the whole time. We never had a question of who it would be. And so you can juggle your realtors and you can juggle your companies, but it's so great to know where your finances are.
Right, and we had a lot of struggles along the way. We had a lot of barriers. I feel like we went through bankruptcy. Both of us went through bankruptcy. We job changes,
Yeah, one income.
financial situations. Having more kids,
Yeah.
having to add another car, and where does that fit in?
I remember when you called me and you guys were thinking, I'm thinking about buying, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
boy. And I said, so how's the family? Well, we've got 5 and 1 on the way. And I
Yeah.
was like, in a 1,500 square foot house, we got to get you
Right.
guys out of there. So
Oh,
that's when you said, Alan Edwin, you guys are going to be building, and we started taking the steps for the home buying process once again.
Another
Because we had
checklist.
another checklist. We had overcome the bankruptcy, but now we had to say, okay, I'm going from a $150,000 house to
Yeah.
a $290,000 house.
Right.
That's a big jump. We had to do a lot of preparation along the way. Jason, Heidi, thank you guys so much for allowing us to come into your beautiful home and sharing your story. And for you Mid-Michigan viewers out there, your story may not be much different than theirs. And I can help you if you are experiencing bankruptcy, if you've experienced foreclosure, if you've experienced any kind of credit issues whatsoever. Call me. I have a plan. I can help you from A to Z to become a homeowner. Maybe you don't think you can do it now, but I promise you, if you call me, We'll work together, I'll hold your hand, and we will get you into a home. I'm Deanna Oliver with Ross Mortgage. Now let's go look at our next home.
17175 Tall Pines Court in Northville, Michigan. This beautiful home is offered by Mark McDonald from the Keller Williams Realty Group. Vaulted ceilings and elegant design highlight this 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath stunner. This home has received over $200,000 in recent upgrades. The master suite and master bath are elegant. The basement is completely finished with a full bar, great for entertaining. (17175 Tall Pines Court). If you'd like to see this home in person, contact Mark McDonald at 888-415-2088.
Hi, I'm Kyle Green, CEO of Crave Real Estate Marketing. Join our tribe for $199 a month and find out how our technology products can help you sell more homes. Speaking of technology, this is not your grandfather's heart monitor.
This 9-camera device will create 3D virtual tours so incredible it'll make your clients feel like they're actually there.
Did I mention that these tours are VR goggle compatible? Because that's pretty important. Let's see your client not give you a listing with these on. One of my all-time favorite quotes I've ever come up with was, "Every little thing is going to be all right, but if you're taking cell phone pictures of your listings, everything will not be all right." Our Canon 5 DSR cameras take 50 megapixel pictures that'll make your listing look like it should be on the cover of a magazine. It's a fact that most people find the house that they're interested in before the real estate agent they need.
Our Crave team will help you personalize your listings using video content of you actually giving a home tour.
This video content will help you list and sell, which means you make 6% instead of 3%. And our turnaround time is so fast, we'll have you thinking we're in a million places at once. Boom, Bora Bora. The first thing people do when they make a big purchase is post about it on Facebook. Too bad they don't mention who they bought it from.
Well, when you give them a crib-style video of them in their new home, with your logo all over it, they won't have to.
So join the Crave tribe for $199 a month, and every listing will be a hole-in-one. Perfect. So stop by the Crave office and join us for a game of darts. Or play with our adorable puppy. By the way, we have drones. I should have mentioned that.
Welcome back to the Michigan Area Home Show. We're here again with Ed Constable from Real Living Tremaine Real Estate. Ed, why are we in the kitchen today?
Well, Mike, this kitchen here is a perfect example of a decluttered kitchen. They put away all their stuff on the countertops, including their toaster, coffee maker. They've also taken all the magnets off the fridge.
Yeah, decluttered and depersonalized, just like you said in our last segment. This is a great example of that. It's a great paint job in here too. How important is paint and carpet for sellers to keep in mind when they're showing their home?
Well, paint and carpet, Mike, are very important. Paint is $20 a can and $1,000 on the wall. So anytime you can repaint your house, you're going to be better off. Also, when you're painting, try to pick the neutral colors, the beiges, the taupes, the grays, the tans. All those colors are great.
That's awesome. So just to review, patch and paint, clean all the baseboards, get as clean that your house can never be too nice.
Yeah, it can't be too nice.
I heard you say that before. House can never be too nice. So So clean it all up, paint it in a neutral color, remove all of the clutter and all the personal things so that someone can actually visualize this being their kitchen. Is that right?
That's right. And when it comes to flooring, carpet is very important.
Tall
When you have
Pines
stained
Court,
carpet or
offered
very
by
worn
Keller
carpet,
Williams,
especially on the stairs,
agent Mark
they all get
McDonald.
matted down. I would definitely
This
recommend
house is
replacing
located
it
in
or having
Northville,
a professional
Michigan,
clean. If it doesn't
with
come up with a
over
cleaner, spend a little bit
3,400
of money and
square
have the carpet
feet.
replaced.
That's a little bit of
This
money
home
that can
has
go a long
4
way towards
bedrooms,
selling houses.
3.5
Yeah, very similar
baths,
to a paint
and
job.
sits
And
on
these are some
almost a full
great
acre
tips for our
lot.
viewers. Where can our viewers go to get more great information?
This spacious
like
home
You can check out my blog
features
on
elegant design
this?
and vaulted
EdConstable.com.
ceilings.
So there you hear it. Ed Constable, Real Living Tremaine Real Estate. Right now, it's time to check out our next property.
3472 Woodridge Drive, Flushing, Michigan. Brought to us today by RE/MAX team, Phaedra Bartlett. This 4-bedroom, 3-bath stunner is located on a corner lot in a desirable subdivision. This house has a 2.5-car attached garage. An open floor plan and new appliances highlight the updated kitchen. The master bath features tumbled marble and a huge garden tub. The full finished basement also has a lavatory. The enclosed back porch also includes a hot tub.
Thinking about buying or selling a home? Chris Harris of Case & Home Loans and Tommy McHale of Keller Williams Realty have teamed up to save you time and money. Chris Harris and Case & Home Loans underwrite all their mortgages in-house. With little to no money down and record low interest rates, it's the best time to buy your dream home. Tommy McHale of Keller Williams Realty's personal and professional service uses cutting-edge strategies to assist you in finding your new home or selling your current one. They are your winning team. Call Tommy of Keller Williams Realty or Chris of Case & Home Loans today.
Well, we've reached the end of our journey for this week. Thanks for watching. We'd like to give a special thanks to Dion Oliver from the Ross Mortgage Corporation and John Tremaine from the Real Living Tremaine Group. On behalf of our entire team, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on the Michigan Area Home Show.